It's so funny that you individual wrote this article about you can't turn toxins or poison into fresh water. It's true. So therefore, the water that we drink every day, you can't turn that water into clean water. So therefore, everyone in this world will always have toxins in it. So if you eat meat and the animals are toxic, that means you will always have toxins in your body. You will always have negativity within your body. There's no individual with a clean spirit on this planet. The soil, the concrete that we walk on, could be created by negative hands. Not only that, the concrete itself, the eyes that look into that concrete could make that concrete poisonous. So therefore, one has to understand that all things that you come across can't be completely cleansed. There's no completely cleansed individual on this planet. Never has been, never will be. The only cleansed individual is God. No one really knows of that entity and what makes cleanliness clean. No one knows that. No one knows the true definition of being clean. But I think I got an idea. Clean has to be a balance of both dirty and clean. So if you have a clean, clear understanding of the spirit world, that's a balance in the physical world. Because the physical world is going to always be dirty, full of toxins, as well as in the spiritual world. There's no such thing as a complete cleansed spiritual world. You will have to be a fool to believe so. Because at the end of the day, no one's completely perfect in the spiritual world. Because your spirit is going to feel and come in contact with another being that could have something on them that you may feel is an uncleansed spiritual way of doing things. But to them, it's not. So therefore, one can't say what's clean and what's dirty and what's toxic and what's not toxic and what's poison and what's not poison. You know? So something to think about. Seriously. Because you can have a person pray over a bottle of wine. Just because they prayed over a bottle of wine doesn't mean it's cleansed. You can have a pastor do that too. Minister, reverend, whoever, a Messiah, they pray over it. They could have had an argument with their wife or something. Not necessarily an argument. They could have felt a certain way about him and be like, oh, she get on my damn nerves. But not necessarily spoken into existence. But it still lived in their spirit. And it came off as toxin to another individual in the spirit world. But that doesn't make it wrong. It doesn't make it right. It makes it to the point to be able to express yourself. When you let out your feelings and your emotions, that's called cleansing in the spiritual world. So when you look at everything in the physical world and you like, oh, toxic, no, you got it all fucked up at the end of the day. So you have to both know both realms, the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Ain't no fucking gray area. Ain't no gray area. The gray area is the area that's non-acceptant. The gray area is the area to get your ass be like, I don't want to be bothered with them. We don't know what they own. We don't know what type of time they own. in the gray area. So could that possibly be God? That gray area? Because one don't understand gray area. That's something to think about. Seriously.